As of now, you have seen that the highest return can only be taken from the long term of investment in the stock market only. But today, I will let you know that there is also another way to get the highest return within the short period of time. If you are first on this channel, then please hit the subscribe and alert button. You will not miss anything. This is Nikunj from Technical Suvichar. So let's start. Yes, you are right. It's a Bitcoin cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is developed by Satoshi Nakamoto in 2009. Nobody knows that it is developed by an organization, group of person or a single person. Bitcoin is digital asset and it is a decentralized currency. Assets like home, car and gold, it has a value. It can be sold in the market and we get a money. But coins are also like that. When you sell, you will get a money. But Bitcoin is not like a physical form like your home and car. You cannot touch it, but it is a virtual and it is stored in a soft copy format. Like rupees is authorized by RBI, Reserve Bank of India. It decides the value when to print the currencies. Bitcoin does not have any authority to regulate. It is a decentralized and neither in future there will be any organization that will control the bitcoins. Owner of the bitcoins holding decides the value and no one can say that by tomorrow bitcoin will be demonetized. Bitcoin was developed because of 2008 financial crisis due to the bank error or the people have to suffer a huge loss and its value is paid by the normal man and a taxpayer. So far as how many years will have to be dependent on the banks? The founder says that the making of cryptocurrencies is not to consider the bank and the government in the decentralized form. Due to one person or any other organization mistake, there will be a no crash in the financial system. There will be a no interferer like bank and authority, and this will not make a mistake to suffer a whole economy to go slow down process. Bitcoin is not a legal tender in India. Even property and gold is not a legal tender in India. Then also it is a legal. Like that Bitcoin is also a legal. It can be traded, it can be exchanged, but cannot be used as a payment system. If you want to buy or sell the Bitcoin, then you have to use the cryptocurrency exchange service, where Bitcoin can be converted into your local currencies. In India, largest exchange service is JetPay and in world is Coinbase. Both are very good exchange service, most trustable and secure also. Benefit of these two is that you can trade in a multiple currencies on a single platform. Trading on the Bitcoin will be like that of other assets, that is short-term capital gain and the long-term capital gain. In India, Bitcoin is not a legal tender, but by the end of the year, government will take a decision because they want to make a legal framework. There are other countries where Bitcoins are accepted. In USA, Bitcoin is regulated as a stock. Japan, Bitcoin is a legal tender. You can pay from it. Germany, you can buy a home out of the Bitcoins. In Switzerland, you can pay tax. But there are certain countries which have not accepted the Bitcoins, like China. They have banned Bitcoin exchange, but still mining is still going on. Russia have a flip-flop policy. Sometimes they tell yes and sometimes they tell no. By the end of the year, like other countries, there will be a positive news for the Bitcoins in India. You can use as a payment from one country to another countries. There is no central bank to control the Bitcoins, means there is no middleman while transferring the Bitcoins. Therefore, there will be a minimum transaction fees. As it is out of control from the bank and government agencies, there will be no single entry to control the value of the Bitcoins. On the international payment, there will be a benefit for many transaction charges, currency conversion charges, remittation charges, charges to send the money. In case of Bitcoins, there will be no such charges, and so you can say that Bitcoin will be easier for international payment. there is a blockchain technology, and it's a financial sheet on which every transaction is saved in a cryptographical form. And you can see everywhere the investment now, bitcoins, cryptocurrencies. Everybody is talking about bitcoins. Even barber, cobbler, chaiwala, panwala is already in this business of the cryptocurrencies. They are crazy. They just don't know what is bitcoins, how bitcoin is working and how it is growing. If you cannot explain what is bitcoin to your friends and relative, then how come you invest in that? I'm not saying that one cannot invest in a bitcoin, but I want to explain you that one can invest in the bitcoin if he has an extra sum of money which is not used anywhere, which can be thrown away and move without worry if the bitcoins becomes a zero, because it can go up rapidly, and rapidly in the short time it can go down. The money which frequently goes up and down is called not an investment, but it is called an gambling. Every business and investment has an influence by which it grows up, and when there is no effect or any influence, then it is called somewhat like an Bitcoin. Bitcoin started as an exchange and now it has become an investment for all of us. This investment is the virtual, not actual. There is a lot of difference between an actual and virtual investment. As it is a virtual investment, there is no calculation and no predictability of going up and down. Because of that, now we totally rely on the blindfold move. There is a no long-term value exists. It has a highest risk and highest return investment. If suppose anybody want to invest for his child education or child marriage for a long term, then one cannot invest in the bitcoins. Nor anyone have a higher risk or higher return compared to the Bitcoin. If any investment has daily up and down more than 30% in a single day, then it's a high risk. Investment in this will be a highly risk and it will be a blindfold move. We have heard the news many times about Bitcoin's hacking. Crores of Bitcoin hacking is done so far now. Hackers can hack and eat your money if it is a cryptocurrency, because there is no third party in Bitcoins, and in investment there is a bank intermediary. Even bank can be hacked, but there is a government and third party by which money can be taken back. If the credit card, debit card and money transferred to a wrong person, then there is a third party bank which can reverse the transaction. But in case of a cryptocurrency, there is a no third party. Once coin is transferred to the another account, it cannot be taken back unless the opposite person want to give it back. I am not going against the Bitcoin, but we have seen that sometimes hacking done on huge amount. There is no central body or the government agency, hence it cannot be reversed. As it is a blindfold move, when Bitcoin is down, there is difficulty to cash out. There will be no person available to purchase it. Where there is a no computation, calculation, prediction, and it's a blind game, then it is not a place where you can invest your money. One should invest the money in business and assets. It will gain the highest return. Look around you. You can see all the big person have invested their money in his own business. They have not invested in Bitcoins. If you are really want to gain the highest return, then invest in your business and stock market for a long term. If you are going to invest in the stock market and you are new, then start with SIP or lump sum in mutual fund. Please consult your financial advisor before any investment. Thanks for watching till end. Do not forget to subscribe and hit the alert button. You will not miss anything.